Hi everyone, it's Joy and welcome to my July 2021 Sweet of the Month. This is video number 1 of 2 videos. I'm going to be using the hand-penned petals and the penned flowers dies. They are in the annual catalog from May 2021 till April 2022. This is a suite called Hand Penned, and it has some just absolutely gorgeous flowers and colors. You can see the colors that the designer series paper that they've used. The designer series paper is in the back of the catalog on page 131 in my catalog. It has the hand-penned 12 by 12 designer series paper, which is actually on sale during the month of July 2021 for 15% off. But you can still get it even after it's not on sale if you catch this video later. This has gorgeous floral patterns and then really pretty prints on the other side. I'm also going to be using the hand-penned Memories and More cards and envelopes. They are on page 127 in my book, and as you can see, it is printed card bases with printed envelopes. So pretty. It perfectly matches this hand-penned suite. It is a great add-on. It is $10 here in the United States, so you will have to check with a demonstrator in your area if you live in another country. So let's look at my sample. I have done this. This is the envelope. I've done the inside and the outside. So the envelope is so pretty, just as pretty as the card base. And let's put this over to the side so we can reference it. First off, I have a piece of mint macaron, which is 2¼ inches by 5½ inches. If you are in another country, I will be putting the metric measurements as well as the imperial at the end of this video. I have also cut one of the designs of the designer series paper that matches the envelopes in a 2-inch by 5¼ inch piece. So let me go ahead and attach those two pieces together using my seal. I like the tape runner because it is not as messy as the liquid glue, but sometimes a project really does call for the liquid glue. So now line that up so we have an even border all the way around. Now this is mint macaron, but I am going to take some of the soft succulent open weave ribbon to wrap around this because this really did go pretty well with that. So I have taken 9 inches of that, and I'm going to tie that. I've tied that in a knot, and I'm going to move that down so it is towards the bottom of this. And I am going to give that a little trim. So that is the first layer that we will be using. Next, I am bringing in a piece of pale papaya with a coordinating print of pale papaya in this designer series paper. As you can see, the back is a really pretty floral print. I'm going to attach those two pieces together. I have made this a square piece. So this is 2 3/4 inch square and 2½ inch square. Put those two together. Now, these dies, I have to show you these dies. These dies have several floral pieces to cut out, some outlines that cut out the stamped images. just some really great dies in this set. I have taken this larger flower die and two of my leaf dies, and I have used some mint macaron. I've taken a strip of the mint macaron and I have attached some of the adhesive strip on the back before I ran it through the die cutting machine. And then I get these two pieces here that already have adhesive on the back. So that makes it all that much easier, especially since these are kind of a delicate die. So peel that off and I will attach that on. And then I'm going to attach this other piece on. As you can see, I've attached my leaves on first. Now I have these three flower dies. I've gone ahead and put some dimensionals on them. I need 2 half mini dimensionals still to go on this one. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this in half with my paper snips. As you can see, I now have all of my dimensional pieces on the back. Now I'm going to peel off those papers and then attach them onto this focal piece. As you can see, these are layered on with dimensionals. I have overlapped them slightly onto the other dies, onto the leaves, and then overlap them slightly onto each other. But that gives us a very pretty focal piece. Now I need to put some dimensionals on the back of this piece. That's ready to go. Now I can put some seal on the back of this piece. Bringing in my card base so that we can get the outside of this card going. There we are. That's very pretty. It will look even prettier when we add some of the Genial gems. I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool and grab one of those. Get a large one down here. I might add 3 on this one instead of the 2 that I added on the other one. We will just have to see whether we like that or not. Oh, I think I do like that. So this one, I got my flowers a little more centered than I got in this one. So I left some room for more gems. As you can see that, odd numbers or 3s look really good. I have 1, 2, 3 flowers. I have 1, 2, 3 embellishments. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you count all of those together. So now let's get ready to do the inside. I've brought in a piece of basic white, which is 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches, and a piece of scrap paper. And my stamp here, I'm also using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to turn this up and then apply my ink and stamp that to where it's coming off of the page a little bit. Let that sit there just a little bit and then bring it straight up. Now I need some of the cinnamon cider ink and this stamp, which will do these blooms right here. I will also be stamping off onto my scrap paper before I stamp it, and I'm just lining this up. This will not align perfectly. This is designed to be kind of a watercolor look, not a perfect alignment. Next, I will take the pale papaya and this solid flower image. I'm going to stamp that directly on without stamping off first. And then last I need the leaves, which I will be using the mint macaron. And I will start with the large leaf. Then I need the small leaf. There, and then before I ink it again, I'm going to do just that little part of the stem, just a little bit lighter. So there is my beautiful flower stamp from this set. I will also be using a piece that I have done with the mint macaron. And just to give you a heads up, this particular die is a long skinny die. So it needs to go horizontally on my platform for my die cutting machine. And then go ahead and tape that down with some low tack tape, washi tape, artist tape, that will work. And then run that through the die cutting machine. And then you get a piece like this that has this fun scallop and then these little stitching right here. So let's go ahead and attach these two pieces together, leaving a border around. So the border is kind of even on these three sides and then down to the stitching. Last, we need a strip of designer series paper that has been cut the same width. So this width is 4 inches by 5.5 before I ran it through the die cutting machine. And this is 4 inches by 3/4 inches. So again, the measurements will be in both imperial and metric at the end of the video. So let's get the one that we did that doesn't have the inside done yet. And we are going to attach this designer series paper strip first. And leave a little bit of that white border showing. Then we can attach this inside piece, because it's always nice to have the insides pretty as well as the outsides. I'll put a little bit of a border around the top, matching it up to this designer series strip at the bottom. Now that is our completed card using the hand pen Memories and More cards and envelopes. If you wanted to use a half sheet of cardstock folded in half, you could adjust that to use if you didn't have the hand pinned Memories and More paper. So I think you could really, with minor adjustments, you could make these pieces work on this card. You're going to have to do a little more adjusting on the inside, but I think you will find that it is just as beautiful. And I hope you have enjoyed my presentation. I'm going to bring my envelope back in so that you can see. Take away my scratch paper. So there you have it. My first card for the Suite of the Month, July 2021. Please give this video some love by hitting the like button. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please make sure to do so. Until next time. Bye.